Your Steve Jones Show podcast is loading now. The Steve Jones Show podcast is sponsored by Sunbury Motors, North 4th Street in Sunbury, and Sunbury Motors Kia, routes 11 and 15 in Hummel's Wharf. Sports talk where your voice counts. This is the Steve Jones Show on News Radio 1070 WKOK. Now from the Sunbury Motors studio, here's Steve Jones.
Today's show brought to you by Sunbury Motors, 4th Street in Sunbury. Sunbury Motors Kia, routes 11 and 15, Hummel's Wharf. Online at sunburymotors.com. Ford, Kia, Hyundai, best in new inventory, great pre-owned inventory with the Sunbury Motors guarantee, and a fabulous service department. Terrific technicians that take care of the life of the vehicle. From difficult to the all-important routine and easy. At Sunbury Motors, 4th Street in Sunbury, Sunbury Motors Kia, routes 11 and 15, Hummel's Wharf. Online at sunburymotors.com. All right, time now for our play-by-play call of the day on a night where the Celtics beat the Suns. We go with something dumb like the Jazz and Warriors.
He's trying to block Ty Jones' vision. So there's... It was whacked away, stolen away. Beasley to Fontecchio to dunk it in. Utah takes the lead. The Warriors are out of timeouts. The throw ahead and the Jazz have stolen this game literally. The heavy whack to knock it away from Poole. Fontecchio with the bucket on the other end. And Utah absolutely steals one. That's frustrating.
That was exciting. I'm just kidding. I'm completely kidding. Well, look, the Warriors have had their fair share of good luck over the years, so it's like, did you hear the, oh, you got to be kidding me.
yeah, that was a little distasteful in my opinion, but.
What, to say you're going to be kidding me? That's just natural emotion. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. You know?
Well, I mean, even the audacity to even kind of have that when you've enjoyed the Warriors' success. I don't know.
You do everything in the moment, all right? So you'll find out tonight when you're doing Bellefonte and Selinsgrove.
No, I get it being in the moment, but I don't know.
You may have one of those you got to be kidding me moments. You could.
I don't deny it.
Phil Rizzuto, who, by the way, was terrific. What a personality. Did the Yankees games all those years. 1 year, Don Mattingly hit, I think, a Major League record 8 grand slams in 1 year. I mean, think about that. The guy got 32 RBIs on 8 swings. Whew. So he comes to the plate. At this point, I think he had 6 of them. And I was watching the game on WPIX, and Bill White was the other broadcaster who was a terrific broadcaster. And Rizzuto always referred to his broadcast partners by their last names. Frank Messer was Messa, right? And Bill White was White. So Bill White's doing the play-by-play, and the Yankees load the bases against the Mariners in the Kingdome. And Rizzuto says, White! It's Mattingly. The base is loaded. Why? And the first pitch, Mattingly pops it up in foul territory. And Rizzuto blurted it out an expletive. Took the Lord's name in vain on the broadcast. So natural emotion does happen, even to the best of them. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, time now for the picks of all picks. Time for the King and Bowls.
King, are you ready?
Yeah, I just finished writing down all the NFL ones, so I'm good to go there, too. So
all right. There we go.
Picks too. Okay, I am ready to roll. Let's go. Let's do it, baby.
Okay, so we're going to start off with the Bahamas Bowl.
Hang on. Wait a minute.
The what?
The Bahamas Bowl.
The what? I think you shocked him.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. Bahamas Bowl, which is next Friday, I should say. Miami of Ohio and UAB. Let's kick it off with Steve.
I'm going to go with UAB.
I got UAB too. Now, are you going to watch this game? Well, that'll depend on your schedule, actually.
I can't because I've got quarterback club with James at 11:30 that day.
Yeah, I'm out on this game, but I got UAB. King,
UAB.
are you going to watch?
Yeah, more than likely.
All right, there we go.
No, Friday, 11 a.m. No.
Oh, yeah.
I have to be here.
Right, yes. All right. The Cure Bowl. Troy and UTSA. Utah, I guess. I got Troy, though, in this one. And, no, I probably have no interest in this game. Steve.
I've got Texas San Antonio. Harris is a tremendous player. The quarterback, jeez, he's good.
All right. Steve, or King, who you got?
UTSA. I love the quarterback, too.
All right. There you go.
I don't even know what it stands for. Go ahead.
And now we got the...
Texas San Antonio.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, goody.
Now we go to the Fenway Bowl at Fenway Park. Cincinnati.
Oh, well, okay, we're on a different page. Huh?
And Louisville. Let's go with you, King.
Wait a minute. The Fenway Bowl. Oh, I got Cincinnati.
I got Cincinnati as well.
Cincinnati against Cincinnati, which stole Louisville's coach.
That's right. Yes. That's right. Little drama, I guess, there. I'm still not going to probably not watch this game, but there's a little drama there.
Oh, you're just cruel.
What's wasabi?
I don't know.
The Wasabi Fenway Bowl. That's just weird.
Well, wasabi's the Japanese horseradish.
Oh, okay. That makes sense in Boston.
Oh, my God. Where are we going here?
I don't, this is so weird.
This is all about the money, man. That's all. That's all.
The Cricket Celebration Bowl. Really?
Yes, that's what's next. And the now Dionless Jackson State versus North Carolina Central. Steve.
Jackson State.
Yeah.
Jackson State.
I actually have some intrigue just to see how they come out and play now that they've lost their coach to Colorado. So I actually might watch this game, but I like Jackson State.
He's a good coach, good football man.
You got Jackson State?
I got Jackson State.
There you go. Now we got the Las Vegas Bowl. Oregon State and Florida. King.
Oregon.
I got the Gators. I might watch this game. Steve?
I really like Oregon State. I've watched them 3 or 4 times this year. They play good football.
Yeah, they had an upset of Oregon a couple weeks ago, if I remember correctly.
Oregon State beat Oregon.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Now we go to the L.A. Bowl, Washington State, Fresno State. I got Washington State, and I probably won't watch this game. King.
Jimmy Kimmel Bowl. Unbelievable. I've got Washington State.
Must be nice.
Jimmy Kimmel Bowl. Come on, man.
We should have the
Kevin
Steve Jones Show Bowl. That's what we should have. Steve Jones Bowl. Steve.
What? Make it the Greg Gutfeld Bowl. All right, Washington State.
There you go.
UConn beat Fresno State.
That's right.
That's not good.
Yeah, no, that's not good. We'll get to them a little later. Now we got the lending.
You want to know how much Jim Mora's buyout was at UCLA when they fired him?
Oh, boy.
$12 million.
Ouch.
Jeez, he's a million. He's the richest guy in stores.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Richer than Gino. Huh.
That adds to what we were talking about the other day with UCLA and their financial woes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, now we got the Lending Tree Bowl, Rice and Southern Miss. King.
Southern Miss.
I'm rolling with Southern Miss, too, but I probably won't watch this game. Steve.
Rice got in because they have excellent academics. Right? Southern Miss has good football. They'll win.
All right, there you go.
I mean, no, that's how Rice got in.
That's
They're 5-7.
Wow. Okay. There you go. New Mexico Bowl. SMU, BYU. Steve.
Smoo.
I got BYU.
I got BYU.
You got BYU. All right.
I got Smoo.
Yeah, Smoo. There we go. Now we got the...
America loves Smoo.
True. That is very true.
No, they don't.
No?
Not in the least.
Frisco Bowl, Boise State, North Texas. Steve.
Boise.
I got Boise as well.
Boise.
Yeah. Will I have interest in this game? Probably not. Now, I will have interest in this game. Myrtle Beach Bowl, Marshall, UConn, King. You going with your UConn?
UConn makes it to a beach bowl at the wintertime.
That's pretty good. I'm okay with that.
Myrtle Beach Bowl. There you go. They don't belong there. Marshall.
I am going with Marshall, but I think it'll be a good game. I think it will be. Steve.
Well, I'm friends with the Marshall coach, Charles Huff. We're
Yes,
going
that's
with
right.
Marshall. So,
Come on, UConn lost to Army in a game that they really had to really put an exclamation point, and they lost to Army, and that they don't belong in a bowl game. So
that soured you. You're soured.
No, I'm soured because two of their wins, one was against UMass, who stinks, and the other was Central Connecticut, a Division II team. So take that away, that they won 4 games this year.
Brutal.
We'll see what happens there. Now we go to the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Eastern Michigan and San Jose State. King.
San Jose.
I'm going with San Jose. Myself, I'll just eat the potatoes and not watch the game. Steve.
San Jose State wears blue uniforms. They will blend in with the turf. Eastern Michigan will never find them.
I like that. Well done. Well done. Boca Raton, Liberty, Toledo. King.
Toledo.
I'm rolling with Toledo as well. Steve?
Hugh Freeze left. I would have picked Toledo, but when he left for Auburn, I'm going with Toledo.
UConn beat Liberty.
That's right. That was their win of the year.
Yeah, I know, but then Liberty hasn't done anything after that.
Exactly
I think
right.
They lost every game after that.
Which is why I'm picking Toledo.
Yeah, there's something
go.
wrong with them. So.
All right, New Orleans Bowl, Southern Alabama and Western Kentucky. Steve.
I actually saw South Alabama play a game this year because they were on the Ohio University tape, I think, somewhere. I'm picking Western Kentucky based on what I saw.
All right. King.
I've been all over Southern Alabama all year. I got Southern Alabama.
I'm going with the Sweet Home Southern Alabama as well. They are a 1-point favorite in this game. Armed Forces Bowl, Baylor and Air Force. King.
Baylor.
Yeah, I like Baylor outright in this game. This is going to be a 50-0 game, I actually think. Steve.
I hate rooting against Air Force. All right, I can't stand it because I want Air Force to always win because it's our Air Force, but I'm voting for Baylor.
They got to give them a more favorable matchup. So maybe they'll win a game. That's all. All right. Gasparilla Bowl.
As long as they win when it counts.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Gasparilla, Wake Forest, and Mizzou. I got the W and the F. King.
I got Wake Forest.
Steve.
I am going to go, ladies and gentlemen, with the Demon Deacons, Arnold Palmer's alma mater, Wake Forest.
Correct, sir.
Now you took Missouri?
No, Arnold Palmer went to Wake Forest.
No, Nat, did you take?
Oh, no, I took Wake Forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, Independence Bowl, Houston and Louisiana. I got Houston. Steve.
Houston, the Fighting Dana Holgersons.
Houston.
All right. Hawaii Bowl. I'll watch this just because it's at Aloha Stadium. And that is San Diego State against Middle Tennessee State. I got San Diego State. Steve.
Well, I'll watch because, look, once you get to 8 o'clock at night, you're kind of like, I've already watched It's a Wonderful Life, so let's watch the game. Okay, San Diego State.
I got Middle Tennessee.
Good.
Okay.
I love it.
Oh,
I love it.
I love their linebacker.
Hey, Middle Tennessee beat Miami this year.
Oh. I forgot about that. I'm still rolling with
That's why.
San Diego.
That's why I'm here. I mean, you're so locked in on singing Eagles fight songs, you like you're missing games.
All right. Quick Lane Bowl, Bowling Green and New Mexico State. First bowl game, whatever I think it is for New Mexico State, right? Or am
Well,
I
I'll tell
totally
you.
off base?
I think it's the first one in 61 years.
Yes, I know it was the first one in either
They're the
overall
ones
in a
who
while
blew
or
out
something.
Liberty.
And I'll tell you right, Jerry Kill is a really good coach. Because, really, you see how Minnesota's come back with P.J. Fleck. Jerry Kill set that whole thing up. But the difference is he doesn't have that kind of talent. So we're going to go with Bowling Green.
All right. I'm rolling with New Mexico State. I think they pull off the upset. First one in 61 years. They'll be ready to go.
I got
what
New
happens.
Mexico.
All right, now we have the first Responder Bowl, Memphis and Utah State. I'm rolling with Memphis. Steve?
Memphis and Utah State, huh? I am going to roll with the Tigers of Memphis.
I got Memphis also. We all got Memphis, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Birmingham Bowl now, Coastal Carolina and
East Carolina.
East Carolina. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't read my writing. I got Coastal Carolina.
Goodness, I feel like I'm watching the movie Apollo 13. What? I'm going with the Pirates of East Carolina.
All right, King.
East Carolina.
There is a reason why, because Lisa and I, when we were dating, used to write letters to each other. There's a reason why she said I had to use context clues to read my letters. Because she couldn't read my handwriting. And a reason why I didn't get my pen license. I was the last kid to get my pen license in 4th grade, too. So
Who you got, Matt?
I got Coastal Carolina.
Just maybe too much information.
All right. Camellia Bowl. Buffalo and Georgia Southern. Steve.
I've actually been to the stadium because it was down the street from the hotel in Montgomery. I walked over.
Okay.
Well, I think, what the heck, The game with Auburn was so late in the day. I was like, okay, I got time. So I walked over. It's good exercise. Buffalo and Georgia Southern. I'm going to go with Georgia Southern.
I think Buffalo bounces back from the loss to where it was.
They won. They beat Akron.
Oh, all right, never mind. Oh, that's right.
No,
I guess they wouldn't be in it, period. Duh. All right, I'll take Buffalo, nonetheless.
I got Georgia Southern.
Did the company Christmas party start like 72 hours early? What's going on there?
That's a good question. Guaranteed Rate Bowl, Oklahoma State and Wisconsin. I'm going with the Cowboys. Okay.
Neither. Go ahead, King. Let me point this out
I
to
got
everybody.
Wisconsin.
Do you realize neither team has its starting quarterback?
Oh.
Graham Mertz and Sanders both entered the transfer portal this week.
Ouch. There you go.
So I'll go with now. Braylon Allen didn't enter the transfer portal. All 1,100 yards of them are going to be playing Wisconsin.
All right, Military Bowl, Duke and UCF. I feel like UCF wins this game outright. Steve.
I thought that's what we were picking outright. I didn't realize you were doing point spreads.
Either way, I think UCF wins this game very easily.
UCF. I think Plumlee's a good quarterback. He'll do a good job.
King?
Duke.
Oh, all right.
Duke. You know Krzyzewski doesn't coach him, right?
No, but the Giants quarterback went there. That's why.
Oh.
And I like their uniforms.
Okay. Liberty Bowl, Arkansas versus Kansas. I'm going with just Kansas. Steve.
Back in September and October, I would have picked Kansas. Unfortunately, the season unfolded for both teams, and Arkansas is the pick.
All
I
right.
have Arkansas.
Holiday Bowl, Oregon and UNC. I like Oregon big in this game. King.
Yeah, I think Oregon's going to score like 60 or 70 points.
Yeah.
Oregon.
Steve.
Ducks.
All right. That's another word Mark can say, too. Duck.
A cool name. That's why the Washington Redskins should have been called the Hogs. So, whatever.
All right. Texas Bowl, Texas Tech and Ole Miss. I'm rolling with Ole Miss. Steve.
Fighting Lane Kiffins.
They're
So what's
fighting
that
all right.
mean?
King.
I got Ole Miss. Who'd you pick, Steve?
I picked Ole Miss, the Fighting Lane Kiffins.
Oh.
All right.
Doesn't he change teams like every other year? So,
Yeah, but he hasn't changed this week, so we're good.
no.
There you go. At least for now. Pinstripe Bowl. PJ Fleck in that shiny new contract taking on Syracuse, and I think the Gophers win this game. Steve.
Well, first of all, to Matt Park, the Syracuse play-by-play guy, friend. Mike Grimm, Minnesota play-by-play guy, good friend. As somebody who has announced the Pinstripe Bowl, good luck announcing it from the end zone. Minnesota.
King.
I got Minnesota, and I don't know anybody.
There you go. I saw Minnesota earlier this year at Beaver Stadium for the whiteout. That's about it for me. And the shiny
Well,
gold helmets.
that shouldn't convince you of anything.
No. The Cheez-It Bowl now. This is Lisa's favorite one because it makes her hungry. Florida State and Oklahoma. Steve.
The Knowles.
I'm going with the Knowles, too.
I got Florida State also.
Yeah. So actually, this is a game I might watch because Lisa will want to watch just because it's the Cheez-It Bowl.
Oh, I'm going to watch a lot of these, at least some of them, because it's relaxing for me.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to switch up. I'm going to take Oklahoma.
Oh, okay. Got you down with
They
OU.
turned it around this year. So,
All right.
I'll go with Oklahoma. Just to change it up. We got a lot of the same picks.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Alamo Bowl, Washington and Texas. I got the Huskies. Steve.
Home game, Longhorns.
King.
I got Texas.
All right, now
That's a
Who
home
do you have,
game.
Matt?
I'm going with Washington.
Washington. Okay. Got it.
Now we'll get to some more of the interesting games. The Orange Bowl, Tennessee and Clemson. I'm going Tennessee despite not having Hooker at quarterback. Steve.
Well, I tell you, Klubnik played really well in the ACC title game. I'm going to take Clemson.
Wow, we skipped a whole bunch of games here, didn't we?
We'll come back to them. It's just the way the order I
okay.
took
I
on the
gotcha.
NCAA website. King.
So, Matt, you got Tennessee?
Yep. Steve's got Clemson. Who you got?
I got Clemson.
All right. Duke's Mayo Bowl, NC State and Maryland. I got NC State big in this game. Steve.
Mayo Bowl.
Leary has transferred the quarterback for NC State. I'm going to go with Talia Tagovailoa and Maryland.
King.
I got NC State.
Sun Bowl now. Pitt and
Who do you got,
UCLA.
Matt?
I have NC State as well.
Okay.
UCLA, Pitt in the Sun Bowl. I got UCLA, otherwise known as UCLA by Lisa. Steve.
Keaton Slovis has put his name into the transfer portal. So that's the quarterback issue for Pitt, UCLA.
King.
I think UCLA wins this game big.
Yeah, I think so too. Gator Bowl, South Carolina and Notre Dame. I'm going with South Carolina. They're the hottest team, I think, right now in college football. And, of course, now Notre Dame loses Michael Mayer because he's declared for the draft, so I'm going with the Gamecocks. Steve.
He also drew Pine.
Yeah, Andrew Pine to the
Quarterback.
transfer portal. Yes, correct.
Mertzy, I hate to do this to you. I'm going to pick South Carolina.
I don't even think this game's close, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, South Carolina.
Arizona Bowl, Ohio and Wyoming. I got Ohio. Steve?
Rourke is out, you know. He got hurt. I'm going to go with Wyoming.
King?
Ohio.
All right. Fiesta Bowl. Actually, let's come back to that. Let's save those for last. Music City, Iowa and Kentucky without Will Levis. I got Iowa. Steve.
Final will be 3-2.
Yeah, really.
Kentucky.
Oh.
Yeah, I got Kentucky. Iowa can't score, so I got Kentucky.
Man, I feel happy for Gary Dolphin doing basketball now. At least he's calling games with points.
I just think Iowa's got the defense, even though they don't have the offense and
they
there's no
always
Will
have a
Levis.
good
But
defense.
yeah.
They're always a blue-collar, tough team. I
Yeah.
like Iowa, but not in this game.
All right.
Kentucky's good in bowl games.
Yeah, Levis is not going to play, by the way. So
No.
just so you know.
Yeah. Sugar Bowl now. Bama and Kansas State. I'm going with Bama. Steve.
Alabama.
Alabama.
Delaquest Bowl. Mississippi State and Illinois. I'm rolling with Mississippi State. King.
Which bowl?
The Delaquest.
ReliaQuest, the old Outback Bowl in Tampa.
Why don't I have that?
January 1.
Oh, where? Mississippi State and Illinois?
Yeah.
Illinois.
Steve.
I'm going to go with Mississippi State.
Who you got, Matt?
Mississippi State.
Okay.
Citrus.
Illinois is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mississippi State.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Yeah. Citrus, LSU, and Purdue. As much as I'd love to see Brian Kelly go down, I'm picking LSU. Steve.
Yeah, no, I'm picking LSU because, again, Purdue's in the spot. Their coach left. I mean, Jeff Brom's out. I know Brian Brom is the interim, but no.
King.
LSU.
And then Cotton Bowl, USC, Tulane. I'm rolling with USC. King.
USC will keep scoring until they tell them they can't score anymore. USC.
Steve?
Problem is USC attempting to tackle. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I took the time to watch. I watched the game live. Then I took the time to watch the tape. Hey, remember what I said last week? That the fourth best unit on the field was the USC defense? It proved out, didn't it?
Yeah.
They'll still beat Tulane.
There you go. Okay, so now we've come to the college football playoff game. So let's pick the games themselves. But then we're still going to pick the national championship game, so you just pick your championship game and winner over that. So let's start with the Fiesta Bowl with Michigan and TCU. Steve.
Michigan.
I am going with Michigan as well. King.
Michigan.
And the other one, we've got Georgia and Ohio State in the Peach Bowl. King.
Georgia.
I got Georgia as well. Steve.
Georgia, and Georgia defends its title.
I also agree.
Their quarterback's best player in the country.
Yeah. Now, Heisman candidate.
He deserves the Heisman this year. He is very good.
Yeah. Now, this game won't count, of course, because Steve's going to be calling the game, obviously. But King, you and I will pick it, and then Steve will go to key to the game. So who do you like in the Rose Bowl, King? Penn State or Utah?
Penn State.
Penn State.
No
I'm going
way
with
I'll
Penn
pick
State as
again.
well. For me, I think Utah hasn't seen a run game or a defense like Penn State. That's the difference in the game. Penn State, I think, wins a fairly competitive game. So, Steve, as of right now, what are some keys to the game and your early outlook of this?
If Penn State can do a good job of handling the two tight ends, Kincaid and Yasmin, I think that would go a long way to winning because the USC defense is so bad that Cam Rising has not seen a secondary of this quality. And the other key is going to be Penn State's ability to run the ball with the two kids.
Yep.
I think Penn State's defense, the Pac-10, whatever they are, they haven't seen a defense like that this year. You know, somebody's going to punch them in the mouth. So I think that's the key. It's Penn State's defense and run the ball and keep their offense off the field. So.
Two hard-nosed, tough football teams. Utah is a tough, hard-nosed team. They play very much like a traditional Big Ten team. And Rising and Sean Clifford are very similar. They're both tough, hard-nosed kids playing quarterback.
All right, so we'll lock them in. There you go.
Clifford's not a kid.
Well, neither's Rising.
Only kidding.
Well,
is he going to graduate this year, or is he going to be back next year?
His brother will be back. There will be a Clifford on the team. It just won't be Sean. It'll be a Liam.
It's called
the
Clifford
running joke
Stadium.
is this is 100 years since Penn State played in the first Rose Bowl in the Rose Bowl Stadium, and the running joke has been that I announced the game and Sean played in it.
That's funny.
That's been the running joke so far.
I bet.
All right.
All right.
So Matt's going to go to Bellefonte.
Correct.
So we'll let him go. We'll
King-
take a break.
King will lead the NFL picks after we take a break and come back.
That should be good. I'm going to run the show.
Oh, boy.
Let's go to a break.
On WKOK.
Now, from the Sunbury Motors Studio, here's Steve Jones.
Sunbury Motors, 4th Street in Sunbury. Sunbury Motors Kia, routes 11 and 15 Hummels Wharf. Online at sunburymotors.com. Ford, Kia, Hyundai, best in new inventory. All, by the way, with great warranties. Fabulous pre-owned inventory with the Sunbury Motors guarantee. And a terrific service department that has great technicians that take care of the life of your vehicle. All at Sunbury Motors, 4th Street in Sunbury. Sunbury Motors Kia, routes 11 and 15 Hummels Wharf. And online, sunburymotors.com. So now we get to the NFL.
So what do you think about the Red Sox losing their shortstop?
Again, something that shouldn't have happened, but you know what?
11-year contract. What?
I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't. I know the Red Sox offered 6.
For not signing them.
They offered 6, 6 years.
Yeah,
and
same amount of money, but 6 years.
Yep,
and I remember
reasonable.
when 5-year contracts were off the table. It was too long. Now they're signing these guys 9 years, 11 years.
Yeah.
I think you said it before. How many of those guys ever pan out?
They don't.
I mean, yeah, what's Mike Trout done? You know, yeah, he's a great player, but they don't win, you know?
No, they do not.
And
he's been getting hurt more and more.
Yeah.
As time goes. I mean, look, Father Time is undefeated for a reason. And you see that. I mean, there's just more breakdowns as time goes. Turner gets an 11-year deal. Judge gets a 9-year deal. Bogarts gets an 11-year deal.
6 years from now, neither one of them will be playing. So
yeah.
And it's just they're ruining the game. You know, it's like, I don't know, what's wrong? Well, what's a slap in the face? 6 years, $27 million a year. That's a slap in the face? That's like, gosh.
Yeah.
You know, go enjoy your time on the West Coast. Nobody's going to go to your games. You'll be out there by yourself. So I like the guy, Bogart. He's good for the team, but, you know, that you can't sign a man for 11 years. That's just insane. Yeah. That's almost like, who can't you sign 6 years from now, because all your money's tied up with players that are no longer playing, you know?
Right.
So,
well, exactly.
Whatever.
And that's, that's really good. Now, do they maybe sign Dansby Swanson? Right. Not a bad player. Do you move Trevor Story over to shortstop? Who knows?
Yep. Well,
but
I think that was their plan all along.
Right.
So
there aren't a lot of great solutions, and the Yankees did not get better, but they did what they needed to do to stay the same because they needed to keep Aaron Judge, and they did.
Yeah, and that's it. And they did not go to the World Series with that team. I don't believe in these long contracts. It's who you will not be able to sign 5 or 6 years down the road because your money's all tied up. So.
Oh, that's what we talk about all the time. I was talking to Jody McDonald about with the Eagles. The fact that Jalen Hurts is a second-round pick, they don't have to pay him as much money, and now they're spreading the money around to other people, and guess what? They got a chance to win the whole thing.
Absolutely. It's all about that. It's about building the team. I wouldn't turn my back on this Chaim Bloom yet. You know, he built Tampa Bay into a very strong organization. So
we will see.
Whatever, you know. We'll take up
our last break, then we'll do the NFL picks here on WKOK.
When car repairs get difficult.
Well, I just don't know.
Me neither.
We get good. Sunbury Motors. More than quality new and used cars, Sunbury Motors specializes in complicated auto repair diagnosis. They can handle intricate repairs and even complete auto body with service open Monday through Friday, 7 till 4. And Sunbury Motors has made simple repairs easy. Maintaining your vehicle is necessary. Finding the time to do it is difficult. Welcome to Sunbury Motors Quick Lane. Open 7 till 4, Monday through Friday. Just walk in or call ahead. Relax in their remodeled waiting room with Wi-Fi, beverages, and snacks. While Sunbury Motors factory trained techs take care of your oil change, tire alignments, brakes, and inspections. Quick Lane, 6:30 to 6, Monday through Friday. Saturday, 6:30 till 2. Sunbury Motors, Ford and Hyundai, North 4th Street, Sunbury. And Sunbury Motors Kia, routes 11 and 15 in Hummel's Wharf. We take the out of auto repair.
Another crazy week. What day is it? Oh yeah, Giant Direct Day. Picking up my groceries without leaving my car. I just waved my wand. Okay, my phone. To order everything on my list right in the app. And voila, everything's fresh like I picked it out myself. I just freed up 2 hours. Giant Direct is like my very own grocery fairy. Thank you. This is magic.
Giant, for today's table. Pickup is always free with Giant Direct and ready in as little as 2 hours.
All right. So now we get the NFL ones. I guess we use the point spreads here, right?
Yeah, we're going to start off with the Jets at Buffalo. Jets are getting 10 points.
Yeah. Boy. Love the way the Jets play defense. I think that the Bills will win, but the Jets will cover.
Nah, me too. Matt agrees. He's got the Jets. So that's a big spread, you know. And you're right, the Jets defense is really tough. So.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the Dolphins giving up 3.5 at the Chargers. So the Chargers are getting 3.5 points.
Well, I'll take Los Angeles. I'll take the Chargers. I keep going with them, Kev, and of course they keep disappointing me. So what the heck? We'll just take it right down the rabbit hole together.
Who did Matt take? I'm not sure who Matt thought. I made a mistake here. I think Matt took I got Miami. I'm going to give up the points and take Miami.
Okay.
Let me go back to Matt here. Hang on. It's on my phone. Wait a minute.
Yeah, the only message I have from Matt is that he resigned. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Matt took Miami.
Okay, there we go.
I wrote down this thing wrong.
There you go. It's okay.
Yep. Okay. We got Tampa Bay at San Francisco. Tampa Bay is getting 3.5 points. San Francisco 3.5-point favorite.
Tampa Bay can't score, Kev.
I know.
Even with Tom Brady, they can't score.
Did you see him the other night? My jaw dropped. I watched the game, and I'm like, there's 3 minutes left. They're down 16-3. He wins the game, 17-16.
Right.
And he threw 3 touchdown passes. One got called back.
Yeah, the Goblin one. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my gosh. I mean, you can see his age for sure now, and he's been through a lot in his personal life. But man, when that guy wants to win, look out.
Yeah.
He's something else, something to watch. We're lucky to be able to see someone that good. I got
no doubt. But you know what? The problem he's got in this game is San Francisco's defense is really good. I know Brock Purdy's a quarterback, but the Niners' defense. Yeah.
I can see Tom there next year.
Well,
I can see him running the 49ers offense. So, but the rumors are out there. He's from San Francisco. So.
Yep.
But his kids are on the East Coast. So who are you taking?
No. I took San Francisco.
So you're giving
I just don't think Tampa. I just don't think Tampa Bay can score.
Right. Matt's taking San Francisco also. I'm taking Tampa Bay. I'm going to go on a roll with Brady and see what happens.
All right.
Baltimore plus 2.5. Baltimore's getting 2.5 against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Steelers, I think, are going to win outright. No Lamar Jackson. I think it makes a difference. Steelers already know how to play Jackson anyway. It's the difference between an AFC North team and an NFC team playing. They see him all the time, but it doesn't matter. Huntley's going to quarterback. Steelers are playing pretty good. Defense not bad. Steelers win outright.
Yeah, I got you also. I got Pittsburgh. Baltimore relied heavily on Jackson, big time. Without him, they are nowhere near the same team.
No, they're not.
And the final game, we got the Philadelphia Eagles giving up 6.5 points at the New York Giants. Giants getting 6.5.
No, I'm going to take the Eagles outright. In fact, I think they can beat the Giants. I hate to say it, by 10-17.
I'm taking the Giants. I think the Giants' defense is really good, and it's a rivalry game, and it'll be a little bit closer. So we'll see. I love the Giants head coach. That guy's a good coach.
Oh, no, Brian. Now, I had a chance to talk to him a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
And, his son is part of the is one of the student sideline guys that signals in the plays.
Okay.
For Penn State. And so, his son is here. So
Good.
I had a chance to talk to him a little bit because it was right after Thanksgiving. So they were off that weekend, and he was telling me, he says, it was great. It worked out perfectly. We were able to be here to see him.
Right. Oh, good for him. The guy can coach football. I was skeptical.
He sure can. Yeah.
And, boy, they respond to him. And that's all coaching is, players responding to. Good for him. It's fun to watch it, there's still the Giants, so it's just like you're waiting for them to, kneel down and fumble out of victory play, but
I know.
There's just something about them, but they're different, They don't have the greatest quarterback, but they got Saquon Barkley, who can break at any time, and they're a fun team to watch because they play good defense. So you can run the ball, keep them off the field, you got a shot. So I'm going to give the Giants a shot. So
yeah, I just think the Eagles have too much for them right now.
Yeah, I agree.
They're just a better team.
You know what's hard? Betting against your team.
No, I know. It's really hard.
We're not betting at all, but picking against your team. So you want to win the pick, but you want your team to win the game.
Right. Exactly.
Okay,
all right,
brother.
Appreciate it. Have a great weekend. I'm off to Illinois. So
have a safe trip.
Appreciate it.
I'm going to go pick up my broken truck. It's fixed.
Perfect.
Yep. See you later. Safe trip.
See you later, man.
All right. Yep. Bye.
Today's show brought to you by Sunbury Motors, 4th Street in Sunbury. Sunbury Motors Kia, routes 11 and 15, Hummels Wharf, here on WKOK.